Yeah. Yes. I welcome. It is Friday, and I feel a little sassy today. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. Um, Let me just start this way. I'm going to start with a call out because, yes, I am the GOAT. And I am the GOAT, the greatest mini flyer of all time. Nobody has flown minis like I've flown them for as long as I've flown them and have flown every single one. Now, that's a pretty bold statement to start out with. All right, I had to get that straightened out here that you are now in the presence of the GOAT. Okay? The GOAT of the mini. So the mini drone GOAT. Where in the hell is that freaking camera going? Oh my God. Oh, I got the most entertaining live stream that there absolutely is. Okay. Interesting. So it's the changing over from 1080p to well, in the camera it's my high resolution camera freaking knocks out these images here, and it blows them up, and then when I put a smaller camera on it messes them up. Yep. The Mini 3. I can't believe I never flew that Mini 3. I really can't believe that I didn't buy that one and fly it. I bypassed that drone there for the Mini 2 SE and the Mini 4K, and then finally the Mini 4. So if you really remember, I mean, this is a long time ago. This thing came out 3 freaking years ago. And it's just a killer platform. The only problem, and this is what the problem was with the Mini originally, with the Mini Pro, the Mini 3 Pro. I am very hesitant to say that it would be a good idea at this point to buy a Mini 3 Pro. You really don't. I mean, I'm trying to talk you off the ledge there, Kai, because first of all, the Mini 3 Pro is very rare. I don't know why they didn't, but I really don't know why they didn't go with the original, sensors, because they do help. I mean, if you're flying with those forward and lower sensors, it does help you not run into stuff. But hey guys, hey drone heads, Kai's in the house starting me off and eating possum. Oh, Kai, he puts up with me, man, but that's now he's got to deal with mini talk. But it's a good discussion. And really, the other thing I want to talk about really is not just the Mini and the experience flying the Mini 3, because I really did not expect the Mini 3 to be, holy crap. I hate it when my cameras are all freaking jacked. Just jacked up. All right. I didn't expect the Mini 3 to be as quick to impress me. remember when before the Mini 3 came out, there wasn't this so-called 1/1.3 inch sensor. They threw it in that to upgrade it, and then they threw HDR in there. So the HDR just takes that camera and just increases the dynamic range of it. And it just, obviously the other thing that they did that revolutionized this specific drone was the camera would rotate, and then it would of course give you vertical footage. But if you look at the distance that the gimbal can actually move, it's actually pretty good. And with the Mini 3 Pro, I believe it reduced that. I'm looking for a Mini 3 Pro right now because you just can't find them. You can't find them new. They quickly abandoned the Mini 3 Pro, and then they went right for the Mini 3. They got the price point down. And some of you guys are going to argue this. This is going to be your main argument before I let you even say a word on my chat, okay? Before you say a word, I want you to think about the Sky Rover X1. The price point for the Sky Rover X1 with a coupon right now is $683, okay? But with the Sky Rover, you don't get the RC, and the RC gives you a lot of advantages. It does. It gives you several advantages, and most of us have been spoiled off of the standard controller. So the Sky Rover, even though the drone is really amazing, and the Mini 4 is definitely a step up, it truly is a 1/1.3 inch camera. It is a vertical camera. I don't care if the bit rate is fast or whatever, because the Mini 3 is the GOAT. I really do think that the Mini 3 is kind of the GOAT right now. But yeah, you can get the Sky Rover now. If they offer a screen controller with the Sky Rover without jacking the price up to the point where it just makes no sense, you're definitely better off just buying a flip. So the flip's even kind of pricey. So, all right, that being said, let me just look at some of your comments here. Yes, drone heads, you did hit a very important comment that you can't buy DJI Care. Okay, let me tell you something about DJI Care. I've never had it. I've owned probably over tens of thousands of dollars in DJI drones. I've not once lost a DJI drone, nor have I used DJI Care for a crash. So you can say, well, you're lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I just don't fly crazy. I don't look for trouble. And some of you guys constantly look for trouble. And then you think the sensors are going to keep you out of trouble. And I just don't. You guys, you waste your time. Go waste your money on DJI Care. Just buy it on Amazon. Make sure it shows up. And if it's crap, you can send it back. But that's where I get to my second point is Amazon. Amazon is the magic bullet right now of DJI gear. And if you want any DJI product, almost every one you can get on Amazon right now. So one of the things that I'm noticing is you cannot, I was thinking that, I'll never be able to get a DJI this or I'll never be able to get a DJI that. That is not true. All of these things exist on Amazon pretty much, okay? From the 4K to right there, the Pocket 3, okay? Now, it's an expensive Pocket 3, but you can still get it. $738 in 1-day delivery. There's the Mini 3 right here. And this is the Mini 3 combo that I bought for $499. And I mean, I understand you saying that. All right, let's, it's a defect in maybe shipping or something that was damaged in route, that kind of thing. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. But then I'd just send it back to Amazon. I'd just do an Amazon return. Obviously crashing it, crash protection, especially if you're going to, fly in dangerous places on a regular basis for a certain reason. But there's really not a lot of, Mr. Croc was not a DJI drone, Kai. Okay. Mr. Croc was not a DJI drone. I'm talking about DJI basically drones that are here. Look at that. You like how my goat is backwards now? I guess I can put him over here. Watch. I'm going to put the goat over here. I'm going to set him out over here. And then I'm going to do let's see, transform. And I'm going to flip him vertically. Oh, that's the wrong one. Holy crap. What did I flip? I just flipped something. Gosh. I think I just flipped my, what is that? My screen capture, did I flip? I don't know what I just flipped. Let's see here. Let's flip me. I got to flip me. All right, let's transform him. I just want to make sure that people understand the goat. It's spelled correctly. Oh, guys, you have to, if you're gonna brand things, if you're gonna make sure that the goat shows up, then you gotta brand it. Okay, you gotta freaking show. Yeah, all right, hold on here. Where's my alt key? Oops, I'm looking for my alt key. Sorry. Control. I thought it was my art. What in the heck? It's alt and. Oh, I'm already to the bottom. I'm at the bottom of the image. Okay. Anyways, yeah, practice on your own time, Dad Random, is what you're going to say. But Mr. Blackman, who is this guy? Look at all that freaking writing there. I don't even know what that is. Is that Korean? Chinese? I have no idea. Welcome. Thank you for the wave, by the way. Hopefully none of my current product folks drops in today, because I got some crap to say about that. So I've been doing a lot of product reviews lately, and I'm gonna get this off my chest and then come back to the Amazon thing. I've done a bunch of product reviews, and one of the things one of the things I want to tell people that want me to do a product review for them is I have edited over 1,000 videos, and I get reviewers. I get product professionals telling me all the time about how I need to change a video, and I'll be quite honest, I really don't care. I don't mind changing things, but the problem is that whether the video is a certain way or not, and I'm basically promoting it, it is largely to do with the quality of the product. So if you're putting out a product that's old or stale and you're hoping for some kind of crazy sale result, it's not going to happen. And the video will not change anything, because people are not stupid. They know the product sucks or it doesn't suck. So yeah, you just need to get the product out there. You just need to have eyes on product and not necessarily, I mean, you tell a person that's made over 1,000 videos how to do his job. I don't mind the collaboration, but when I get a list of things and I am making this much for that video, cash-wise, you can basically kiss my burp about re-edits. So when you jump on the Dad Random train and you say, hey, promote my product, you watch my videos first. Watch what I do. And if you don't like what I do, then go find some freaking hack on and do a short for you. So I'm really pissed off about that. And I've got a couple of things right now that are really making me angry, and most of it is just junk. The product itself is crap. Guys, I flew this Mini 3. I flew this Mini 3 one time, and that's all it takes. The product is quality. The product has very little to talk about that isn't really good. The only thing that's wrong with that specific product was the controller had a dim screen. That was it. Other than that, the thing flies like a champ. So when I get feedback from a company that's paying me $0 to do a promotion, and I have flown really good products and I've used good products for over 8 years, you don't tell me that my video is not making your product look good enough when your product might suck ass. The other thing is I have looked at a lot of images. I really spend a lot of, I photograph stuff pretty much all the time. I'm constantly taking video. I have a certain eye for video. I know what's good video and I know what's crappy video. And when you tell me to change good video out for crappier video, I'm literally questioning who you are and what you're basically getting paid to do, because you're asking somebody that's going to work for literally free to promote a product that he probably can't get rid of because it's junk, just because I'm interested in it. I'm just curious mostly about it. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. I'm not going to talk about what products they are and what companies they are. I think a lot of you guys are basically, can read between the lines. All you got to do is look at my playlist, look at the things that I've put out, and you guys can pretty much figure it out. But you know what they say about opinions, yeah. And hey DG, I will get you guys moderated. Just give me a second, DG. I'll get you. Same thing with my new buddy right there, Mr. Blackman. But anyway, yeah, it really pisses me off sometimes, and I don't like to be angry. I really don't. I really don't. There we get a little bit better there. Get that blank. There we go. We got nice image ambiance there. But yeah, I've got some pet peeves right now. I've got some things that are pissing me off, and but the Mini 3 is keeping me sane right now. The Mini 3, guys, is literally 3 years old, and it's just, first flight amazing for a 3-year-old drone. And I've got to fly some really subpar stuff. So DJ Lee is in the house. I think all of my friends are showing up. So hopefully everybody's getting a hint. So if you are a person that holds one of my beholding to me in one of your products, before you make any comments about how I basically go about putting it out there for you, think twice about giving it to me in the first place, because I'm going to do what I do. Okay. And you guys know what I do. Okay. I'm going to show you what I do. This is what I do. I'm going to go show you some stuff that I do. Let me see if I can find an example of, this is a good example right here. So this was a promo from last time. This is what I put up for, this was my thumbnail for my last video. And if you don't want creative and fun, then don't freaking hire me. Don't send me anything. Right here. This is a good example here. I got to move me here. Now you stay there. I got to move me. Okay, I'm going to move me over there. So yeah, right there. That's what I do. I take crap and I make it somewhat humorous, and I look at things in a different way. I'm trying to basically have some fun where nobody is having fun. So anyway, if you, like I said, if you're a product reviewer and if you can't handle fun, then do not talk to me. Do not write me an email. Do not say, hey, I got this really cool thing. And, and if I don't like it, you're going to be able to tell right away. Just watch the video. And I'm not taking it down. Once you give it to me, it's mine. It's mine. And that is the price that you paid, which is probably $25. And I am not redoing anything for $25. So, all right, let's go. Okay. I'm stuck with a dead Air 3S battery. Well, buy a new one. Buy a new one. They're around. The Air 3 battery, same freaking battery. All right, let's see if we can find one here for you. What I would do is I would go on eBay. There we go. There's some right there. There's 2 batteries. That's what they cost, $150. Okay, 6 left in stock. Quick order one. You have to do that. We got to pay the extra money. That's just the way it is. And if you want it tomorrow, it's going to cost you almost $200. You can buy them from South Korea, but you're going to have to pay shipping, but yeah, batteries die. Okay. Batteries get old and they die. They don't last forever. And do you take care? And my question is, how do you take care of your batteries? And that's another thing, is what do you do to manage your battery? Do you go and turn on your battery, your battery cluster every so often? I check anything that I own, I check probably every 2 or 3 months. If I'm not flying it, let's go look right now. Let's go look at my Air 3S batteries right now. I'm going to check it out. I'm just saying, I'm not in a mood to be very kind or nice. So I'm just going to tell you what I would say or what I would do. Let me just turn that off right there. So we're talking Air 3S batteries. Let's go look and see what's going on here. Do a little battery management. All right. So here's my Air 3S batteries. Let's check them both out. Let's see what's up with them. All right. Okay. So Air 3S batteries. All right. And all right. Okay. So I haven't flown this thing for probably 2 or 3 months. All right. So let's go. And I don't know why I should fly it. It's a great drone, but here are my batteries. They're well maintained. Okay. There we go. All right. They're basically in storage mode. They're basically doing what they are supposed to do, which is they're reducing the power down to storage. And then what I need to do is, since I am not flying it, is I need to go plug it in, charge them to max capacity, and then just let them do what they do and what DJI has them do to basically, to manage. So yeah, well, good. I'm glad you're doing that. Sometimes things don't work. I mean, you have to. I've been very lucky. That's for sure. And you say about 10 months. Probably that's probably as old. I've had mine since the beginning as well. No, the batteries aren't cheap, but that's part of owning expensive toys. These are $2,000 toys, and for if you want to fly every once in a while, you're going to have to man up. Now, without obviously any DJI service, you're going to take that risk. But okay, what else are you going to fly? Tell me what you're going to fly. That's the question. What are you going to fly? Go here. You're going to fly this thing here. I'm going to go give you. This is your alternative. Okay. This is your alternative. This is what you're going to have to fly if you don't want to pay $150 for a new battery. you're going to have to go and get, I'm trying to find one that's reasonable and possibly, which is where this is probably what you're going to have to fly right here. Okay. So, right there, you're going to have to buy an F11 Pro 2. That's what you're going to have to fly to replace your $2,000 freaking drone, for battery issues. And it happens. It's just something we have to understand that these are electronics. They don't last forever, but like I said, I've been very lucky. I have yet to have a battery go bad, a DJI battery. I don't know if it's what I do. I don't know if I'm just lucky, which is another thing. Probably the big thing that I can say is quality. That these things are really good quality batteries, and the likelihood of one going bad is very low. And, sometimes, like I said, shit happens. That's really what it is. But that's right there. Oops, wrong way. That is our alternative right there. That is, that's all we got to replace it. So, you could go with just an Air 3. Okay. I just go with a regular old DJI Air 3. You can get one. Right here there's that Air 3. Yeah, here's an Air 3, original Air 3 right here. Right there. Let's see. Is that one? I just got to look and see Prime delivery. I just got to see if it's available for Prime delivery and where it's coming from. If it's not a drone that is within the 2-day delivery window, and I got a case to get rid of, to not pay for it. So that's the way I always look at it. Is I look for that 2-day delivery window. I know there are issues. Now, here's the other thing that you have a choice on. Wait for the Mini 5 to come out. When the Mini 5, there's going to be 100,000 people. There's going to be, DJI is right now doing things to figure out how they're going to supply the U.S. market. Okay, they're making all kinds of decisions, such as making things like this. That is an Air 3 replacement, because it has the same camera. It doesn't, the Air 3S. If you're Air 3S, then it's not the same. You could go on the used market and go find yourself a Mavic 2. That's always a possibility. But anyway, this thing right here could suffice, as a replacement if you ever had to replace what you're flying at sub 250. So it's, anyway, I don't have, or you can spend the big bucks. Okay. You can spend, let's see, I'm going to look at the Mavic series and see what's up with the Mavic 3 series that's available. Guys, you can buy an Osmo 360. You can get that. You can get it. You can get it Prime, free delivery. Get it Monday. Guys, DJI is getting crap through. They are getting it through. You go with a flip. There's the freaking controller 2 with the flip. If you really want to throw some money down, you can just buy a Mavic 4 right there. September 8th to 10th delivery. That means that it's a week. You're going to get it. The Air 3S is right now, September, for free delivery. The same thing. It's the same, but you can get all these things. But, we're going to pay, a ridiculous cost, like this thing right here. This is an absolute no-go for 99% of us for $5,000. You get that thing taxed out and everything. And then you get all that other garbage that nobody wants. Okay. But yeah, you buy through a site where you can return things. That's for sure. My OG had to replace a couple of batteries after their cycle ran out. I pushed my luck after it said battery was done and regret. Yeah, sometimes, guys, I usually don't do that. I don't try to push my luck much when it comes to stuff. And don't be butthurt by what I'm saying, because it's really the world we're living in. Okay, we don't have much choice. So I just want to go and just get I want to pull out our chat. Just give me a second so I can interact better. I want to get those visitors here moderated in. So anyway, I am a very realistic person. Would I buy a flip at this point? Yeah, why not? Why not? But the only thing that okay, why the flip and not the X1? Right there, that controller right there. That is the reason why I would buy the flip over the X1. You have a much better control platform, and you have a really good camera. The drone's fine. It's a clunky flyer. It's not as good as the Mini 3, $499. You know, with the controller, with the screen. Guys, the old RC is okay. You gotta we can't beat it up too much. When I flew it yesterday, I had to deal with the issue of the screen brightness, and I fixed that when I got home. I bought the screen hood, and I bought the anti-glare overlay. So when those show up, when my anti-glare overlay shows up, I'm gonna put it on, and then I've got the screen protector, the flip screen, done. Now I've got shade, and I can fly the Mini 3. $20. So, all right. Hey, DJ Lee, let me get your. Yeah, hey, DJ, I learned with FPV. I mean, I crash and destroy FPV. Guys, you saw my FPV crash where I literally disarmed it in the middle of the sky on landing, okay, on approach. It's kind of like those pilots that shut off their engines as they were taking off. Just like that. It's possible to flip the wrong switches and go, oh, shiz. But let me just moderate you guys here. I just got to get here. Let me get Mr. Lee here. Let's see. We got you, Lee. Let's go back. Let's see if we've got is Blackman in the house? Is Pink freaking Hand Blackman still around? Okay. Yenta Private, who's that? You looking for a Pavo 20 Pro? Dude, I still haven't gotten my I purchased the Femto. So I'm hoping the Femto shows up. It's being shipped. I know it's being shipped. I also have an Ultra camera showing up, but the Femto has not come yet, and it has an 04 unit in it, coming from Beta FPV. So I hope to see. I hope you have the Pavo 20 flyer down here, Yenta. I hope you. Hey, I got you. I got you. Okay, I got you, newbie. Got you in there. There you go. Yenta's we've got him in the moderation. We got him Blue Wrench now. Oh, sorry, DGX. We got to get you taken care of too. Thank you for popping in, DGX. Check their channels out if you would, please. Anybody that's new deserves a quick look at your channel. I usually will check out to see what you guys are up to, just for fun. Let's see if I can. Let's see. All right. Yeah, you've done a good job there, DG. Okay, let's check out Blackman over here. Let's see what Blackman's up to. Looking for attention, and what is that? That looks like a on Blackman's little channel ID. It looks like about a 2. So all right, you got 1,000 subscribers. Good job. Okay, you know what, Blackman, I'm gonna take care of you. Okay. I don't know if you're still on, but we're going to take care of Blackman right now. All right. We took care of all you guys. All you knuckleheads are taken care of. Okay. All right. But yeah, I am still a fan of that. That is a multiple use drone right there. You've got a bunch of different things that this is going to do for you. You've got autonomy. You've got control by phone. It will fly without a controller. It's portable. It folds down smaller. There's a lot of neat things about it that I really liked. And I can't tell you in the future that I might not rebuy it if I can, because I got a controller too, right? So to buy the drone only, for maybe, I don't know, maybe I might be into it for a 350, maybe brand new if I can get it the drone only. I would definitely have the flip. It's worth having in your, it's a great camera platform. It's smooth. It flies fast, but it's clunky flying, like steady camera. So if you're going to do steady camera moves, in multiple moves, it does them, but it's just not, it doesn't feel right when you're flying. That'd be the only thing. And you can get it tomorrow. If you order that right now, you'll have pretty much a $200 controller with a $400 drone and really good footage. So I bought the batteries. I only had 2 batteries in the kit that I had. The Flymore is $779. I think I paid in all about $650. And yeah, there's a million of those N3 controllers out there. You just don't guys, you'd be better off just you would be better off buying the flip with the N3, take the N3 controller, throw it away, because nobody's ever going to buy it from you unless you sell it for $20. You literally have to give it away to get rid of it. So if you can find somebody that'll take it for $25, all right. So, but yeah, everything's on Amazon, man. We can find pretty much everything. I'm just gonna hit DJI. But I almost bought the DJI 360 the other day. Right there for $549, right there, and I can get that tomorrow. Let's see if I find the tomorrow delivery. Yeah, right there. No, that's a GoPro. I can buy the GoPro Max, and that'll show up for tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm not in on a GoPro Max. That's not happening. And I would be an X5 buyer for sure before I do that. Guys, if you don't own the mic now, let's look at one more thing. And let's see, where are we at? We're 40 minutes in already. Yeah, I've already overstaying my welcome. Here's the Mic 3. All right. Would I buy the DJI Mic 3 at this point for $300? Yeah. If I wasn't already sitting with a bunch of mic systems already, let me show you one though. I want to show you something that maybe you've never seen before. Something really nifty and cool. Before we go into that, I want to show you this before I bug out here. Okay, so this is one of my camera bags here, and I have a very nifty little fun toy for you. And it's this little thing right here. This is the mic for this little camera right here, the Ace Pro 2. And this gives you basically, let me just power it up so you can see what it does. I'll power up both of them. And this basically doubles as a watch. So I've got both of these now. And of course, it's also a mic. So I've got the mic thing on just so you can see it's a mic. And it has the, there we go. So there is, it's loading up. And it's asking me, do you want to use me as a mic or do you want to use me? Let's use it as a monitor. So I want to use this as a camera. Now it's setting up as a mic, but look at that. It's now a monitor. So Insta360 is the king of Bluetooth monitoring. So we go right there. I gotta click on it, tap on it so you can see it. So if you can get that in focus, there you go. So, woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, that making you sick? Okay, let's get that in front of me. There we go. Tap, tap. There. Get it in focus. So it's better monitoring. Guys, it's an OLED screen. It's a good one. So you're not seeing it at the quality that it really is. And then if I want to use it just as a mic, okay, now we'll say, well, why would I use this as a monitor? This is why I'd use it as a monitor. I want to put this on my bike, okay, on the handlebars. I'm running the camera, and I need to have that monitor somewhere where I can see it. Now, the cool thing about this specific thing, let me just turn this. I'll leave this to stop moving it, because the more I move it, the harder it is for me to play around. Okay, so let's just set this up. Got to get it back in camera mode here. I flicked it out of camera mode. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, we're back in camera mode. So let's just put it that direction. Right, so that's what it's monitoring right now. It's monitoring my studio. So if I want to go into mic mode, I just click on it, and then there's a little button here that flips it over from mic and monitor. Click it like that, and now it's flipping over to monitor mode. So into mic mode. No, so now it's acting as a mic, and it's a 32-bit float. So this is actually recording, and all I have to do is push the record button right there. It'll record onto a 32-bit or a 32-bit float onto here that I can file retrieve. So it's really cool. So there it's in mode. It's recording me talking right now. And then if I want to check the files out, I can go and I can click on it and open up the files. Now, when I'm not using it, it defaults to a couple of other things. Here, let me just go to, let's go to, oh, here, it's shifting, it's changing, it'll change camera modes too. So it acts as a clock, a GPS, okay, and a compass. So I can basically put this on my bike. It's great for bikers. And I can also, if I want to put it on my backpack, I could do this for clip it onto my backpack. It also has a watch attachment. It has a bunch of attachments. This is the rubber band attachment right here, where you basically can attach it to a selfie stick. And the other one is a watch attachment. It basically fits in a watch. So I'm just, if I can find it here, yeah. All right. So here's the watch band. It's a black watch band. So I'm going to transition it over. So I'm going to take it off of this, and guys, I can take off the wind muff. So now it just looks like a watch. And I'm going to go ahead and attach it to my band. I just got to see. I've got it backwards or inside out. And let's go there. And then I'm going to pull that back. So now it's in watch mode right there. So basically a watch. Just like this. And then go ahead and put that on. And now I can monitor. So if I'm riding my bike, I can monitor what I'm aimed at. And if you do bike reviews like I do, this is really helpful. As I'm riding my bike, sometimes the camera angle is not the correct angle, and this would maintain that. And then of course it turns into a watch. So I literally could use it as just a watch. The other thing it does is it takes pictures, so I can, hit the photo button, and it'll snap a picture. Okay, let's go ahead and hit that. Go back into there. Now I'm in video mode again. I can go ahead and switch it to let's see, well, I can change the wallpapers too. There's all kinds of cool stuff. But let's see if I can find, there we go. So I've got my personalized wallpaper on there. Hold on here. Let's get to the photograph thing first. I'm just not used to using it. There we go. There we got it. We got it right there. There's my photo right there. Okay, now I've got my photo. So now it's basically a remote photo. So if I want to take a picture, I can do that. I can actually use the button on the top here. So if you see that button right there, that's my photo button. I can go. I just snap the picture. So anyway, it's got, and then I can't. The only thing I can't do is I can't see the image after I've taken it. You still have to go to your camera, and there's the image I just took right there. So anyway, it's a really nifty little thing. Probably the biggest the biggest problem with it is it's big. It's not very small. It's not Mic Mini small, and that is really. I'll go ahead and just shut my camera off. But that's one of the issues with it. Is it's just not, it's if next to an Apple Watch, is that helpful? Showing it next to an Apple Watch. And I think I can switch the wallpaper out. I'm trying to think I can't remember how to do that. Let's see. Like that. Let's see, storage manager. Anyway, I've got, so, you've got a remote mic. So if you forget and you want to sync up your photography, so you want to, separate your audio out. Anyway, it does all kinds of stuff. I think the big thing about this is that it's just different. It's just a new idea. The Insta360 Ultra is going to connect to it too. So it's pretty different. And that's what I got it for. I got it because it wasn't going to be, what other companies basically have done. DJI's never made one of these. And there you go. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, and like I said, I've got it personalized, but I haven't played around with it enough to do that. I'm trying to find no, that's the camera. That's the devices. Oh yeah, here, I figured it out. These are different clocks. So you do have the option to change your clocks so that, I just switch the clocks around. Guys, I just learned I just got this thing. So anyway, it's got a lot of upside, and I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I really don't. I just think it's a fun toy, to have with that system. So, all right, guys, it is time. I've been on for a long time. Manage your batteries. Come on, make sure you're managing them for storage issues. What have I got coming up? I have got a N3 flight coming up. So if you're wondering what I'm up to, is I'm going to be flying the with the N3s. I am going to be flying the Neo again. So that's coming up. I've got a cool spot to fly the Neo, and I'm going to use these N3 goggles to do it. So the Neo, once again, is going into space. It's been amazing for me. Same thing with the 3. I mean, so anyway, to make a long story short today, guys, DJI is getting their gear out. We're getting it slowly, but we're still getting it. And there's innovation with other companies that are not DJI, and we just gotta play it. We just gotta play it how it rolls. You don't always get what you want. You don't always get everything that you want on a silver platter. And if you really want a Mavic 4, you can get one. If you really are going to truly want a Mini 5, you are going to be able to get one. It's just going to have to come in a way that you're just not used to. But Amazon is pretty much, you know, what we're used to. And I'm just saying. Anyway. And as far as the Mic 3 is concerned, it's a great, I think it's a great product. I love, guys, I love the size of it. You saw the mic that I was holding. Okay. This is the mic, not mini. It is very big. It is a very big one. Do I have a mini around here? I don't have, I'm trying to think if I have the mini close by. All right, let me show you a side by side with the minis and the one I've got, just so you have an idea what I'm talking about. So here's a Mic Mini. Okay, so here's a Mic Mini, and here is a Mic Maxi. So this is really big in comparison. So. All right, that gives you an idea what a Mic Mini is compared to this thing. But of course, this has got GPS in it. It's got a freaking OLED screen in it. It's got a recording system in it. They can record audio. It can control. It's got a Bluetooth transmitter. It's got all kinds of stuff. So anyway, the Mini, not mini. So all right, I just wanted you to see that so you had an idea as to what I was meaning with that. But I you know, the new mic system is going to be small like this, and I really think that the Mini 3, the Mic Mini 3 system, go to the screen capture there, is similar in size. So you're going to get this miniature version of a Mic 2 with Mic 2 quality. So let's see, can you get the Mic 3 transmitter and receiver only? Yeah, there's the receiver, there's the transmitter. You could buy them separate. For $200, you can get the receiver, one transmitter, and one receiver. So if you really want to go small scale, and then just charge them up with USB-C, you can do that. You can always go budget. So if you want to budget it out, you can always go budget. All right. I am done with that today. And I think it's time for us to, let's see, I wanted Mavic 4. Yeah, it's really hard to not doing it. And I think the biggest thing is the risk. I totally understand that throwing almost $3,000 out there for something you just don't know when it's going to show up or how it's going to show up or if it ever shows up. We need more assurance. I think with Amazon, with an Amazon purchase, I would probably do that, or a PayPal purchase where I can you know, pull back on the reins and be in some kind of control. But I wouldn't just drop my credit card down. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't just do a credit card purchase without some kind of assurance that I'm going to get my money back. So I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you on that. Let's see. There's the other pretty backdrop. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, each one has its own compass too. There, that's the different compass for the different layouts. So that's pretty neat there. All right. Yeah. And yeah, you can, this does gather GPS data for you to put in your videos. So yeah, you can do it with the app. So if you can overlay it with the app. So, all right. Probably not, I don't know if I'm going to do a video about that. I think I'm just going to use it more than anything. What about getting the drones repaired? Yeah, Dawson, you can't, don't crash it. Use it, enjoy it, take care of it, and then when you're done, sell it before you're going to have to repair it. And that's the thing, is repairs are something it's risk, you know. It's a risk, and Hey, thank you, DJ. Yeah, everything that you purchase is risky, and I know it's not enough for some of us. Just and then if you're not willing to take the risk and make the, I just buy cheaper, buy less expensive. You know, I just that's what I did with the guys. That's what I did with the mini purchase. You know, the Mini 3. It's a tried and true product that is good. And did you guys know that you can fly the Avata 2 with that with the Mini 3 controller? So yeah, you can fly the Avata 2. You can fly the Avata 2 with the DJI Mini 3 controller. So that's kind of cool. Something that a lot of people don't know. It will link up to the Mini 3. Okay, and yes, if I want to get the DJI Mic 3, I can buy it and get it Sunday. So yeah, so if I want to see if I get the whole thing, I can get it Monday if I want to buy that version. If I just want to buy the receiver and the transmitter independently, so that thing right there. Now you can link that up wirelessly to, you can just buy the transmitter and connect that up to your action cameras. So I do have the Action 5. I think it also is it works with the Action 4 and the Pocket. So yeah, if I just wanted to upgrade my Pocket transmitter, I could buy that. And it has the 32-bit float inside of that. So pretty cool. And I actually did buy a Mic 2 that way one time. I bought my Mic 2. I bought it standalone for $100, and I just don't have the whole kit. All righty, guys, I'm out of here. It is now 59:30, and I am going to leave you. I really appreciate you being here. If you have not, please like and leave any comments that you want. If you have not hit the thumb, I would appreciate you hitting the thumb today. And yeah, there's products out there. You can get them. They're new, and I hope to show you the Ultra. I want to show you the Ultra. We will definitely review the Ultra with you. Have a great rest of your Friday, and I am out of here. Bye.